Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another action-packed day of Trials of Mana. We're gonna do another run with the different characters we didn't use the first time. I think that'll be fun, don't you? I think that sounds really good. We'll be doing this one with Japanese voice, so that Charlotte is tolerable since she's gonna be in the crew.
ローラントのリースと申します。よろしくお願いします。ベンデルに住む美少女シャルロットでち。
You know, it's not great, but it's way better than the other. Way better than the English.
Oi, Duran! 出番だぜ。しっかりな。
So this run will have different story and different bosses than our last playthrough. Like the final boss will be different. A lot of things will be different, actually.
お前なんかには負けねえぜ。
やれるもんならやってみな。始め。エルーザ、今日こそ決着をつけてやる。よし、このまま一気に型をつける。痛いぜ。十文字切り。まいった。そこまで。デュランの
草原の王国フォルセナの傭兵デュラン。父親は英雄王のかつての親も病気で亡くしてからはおばのステラの
So this one will play out very differently. You'll have a different final boss, and several other bosses will be different actually. Because we're picking Duran, and we're going to have completely different spells and abilities across the board.
眠いな。
もうすぐ交代が来るからそれまでの辛抱だ。俺はちょっくらもう一回りしてくるよ。
パパ、どこに行くの？
ドラゴン大使だよ。今度の敵は
I think we have to take on the Dragon Lord in this
ドラ
playthrough.
ゴン族の中でもデュラン。お前は男の子。
行ってらっしゃい。
シモーヌすまない。私たちはその後シモーヌしっかり。
シモーヌ。
As opposed to the Lich that we fought last
バカだ
time.
よ。姉さん、安心しな。あんたの子供たちは私がちゃんと面倒を見てあげるよ。よかった。ありがとう。シモーヌ。
いけねえ。しっかりしろ。
I hope everyone's having a great Monday.
何があったんだ。あれは。待て。何者だ。
なかなか勘の鋭いやつだ。
何がおかしい。
お前はこの城一番の剣士であることを誇りにしているようだ。だが 自分の弱さを思い知るがいい。
Well, that's a shifty wizard right there.
まだまだ子供だな。こんな奴を雇っている英雄王は大した王じゃなさそうだ。
なんだと？国王陛下を悪く言うことは絶対に許さん。
とどめだ。
城内に侵入者がいるぞ。探せ。
命拾いしたな。今日はこれで引き上げる。
Seeds, I haven't seen you around here for a while. What's up, buddy?
昨夜城内に侵入した謎の魔導士によって警備についていた者たちがやられ、生き残ったのはデュラン一人。
目撃者の話では
ではアルテナが不届きに。
おう、 まあ待て。敵がアルテナという確かな証拠があるわけではない。昨夜誰にも気づかれずにまず城内の軍備を固めた上、アルテナ。
I totally hear that, Seeds. Thanks for dropping by. These are crazy times, are they
お
not?
兄ちゃん、まだ怪我が治ってないんだから寝てなきゃダメよ。
畜生。
お兄ちゃん、しっかり。お兄ちゃんの弱虫。
ウェンディ。弱虫か。少し街を歩いて頭を冷やそう。
So we are going to have a completely different cast for this run. And many different encounters as well. Hi, Max, what's up? Yeah, this run we're doing in Japanese because we are going to use the character that's super annoying, so... Eating some pizza? That sounds delicious. Give me some.
そこだ！ジュリアン！
ここは
Do want.
占いの
なんだと？
You better not have any mushrooms on
人
there.
の運命は 99% まであらかじめ決まっておる。じゃが、お主、何か悩
うるせえ！俺は占いなんか信じねえ。
Smiley Charlotte will be in this group. That's why we're playing on Japanese.
力だけなんだ。
Yes. Hi, Kim. How you doing,
どうすりゃ
Kim?
俺は強くなれるんだ。
Always great to have Kim here. Even if she's just saying
何
hi.
するんだよ、この乱
This
暴者。
playthrough number 2 with it all different cast than we went through with the first time. It will have different bosses, different abilities, different everything. And we will be using Charlotte.
クラスチェンジ。
Hi, Commander Cool. What's up?
あのクレンの魔導士に勝つためならなんだってやる
We're
ぜ。
still doing FF12, by the way.
よし。
I just wanted, we're doing another mana
生
run
徒エン
first.
デルまで行ってみるか。どうだ！俺はあのグレンの魔導士を許さない。何があっても必ず倒してやる。それまではここには帰れない。帰らない。
My favorite? What's my favorite? But Commander Cool, you're right, that update really changed the game. We can respec, so we probably will take advantage of that when we go back to Final Fantasy XII.
お待ち。
おばさん、
ほら、同じブロンズソードだけど、
これは
あんたの父さんが若い頃に使っていた剣さ。ロキもこの剣で剣術大会に優勝したんだよ。決勝で英雄を破ってね。さあ行きな。ウェンディには私からちゃんと言っておくから、後のことは大丈夫。旅立つ前にお城に寄って王様に挨拶していきなさい。お待ちになってるよ。
国王陛下が。
ロキの息子ならきっと旅立とうとするはずだって。
Shaz, what's up?
まあ
So this run is going to be in Japanese, unlike our first run, and it's going to use the characters that we did not use the first time. So we're going to have different bosses, different dungeons, a lot of different things actually. Yes, Charlotte will be in the team.
王様、私はあの魔導士に打ち勝つまでは。
そうか。わかった。気をつけていくのだぞ。
ありがとうございます。
And, just so you know, we're still doing Final Fantasy XII after this. It's great to see everybody. I'm glad you're down for this. This is going to be fun, I think. It's going to be super cool to have, like, 2 summoner classes on the team. Along with, like, a big, dumb, you know, melee warrior guy. And we can build out differently this time, you know? No one's saying we have to go dark again. You know what Charlotte goes if she becomes dark, though? She's actually a necromancer. You believe that? The journey has begun. I mean, Barf. I picked the armored sword guy as the main because my philosophy is well known, and that is just pick up the biggest thing next to you and just start swinging it. She's actually an extremely powerful character gameplay-wise. Like, however you build her, she's a monster. You're gonna see that. God, people texting me like, Dan, why aren't you playing Final Fantasy XII? And I'm like, yo, we got a mana playthrough to do. Big level up. I think we all know what I'm going to put stats in here, don't you? Oh my god, what? Kevin sucks compared to this guy. Look at that. I get 10% attack for 30 seconds after I get hit. Eat your heart out, Kevin. We're gonna smash some faces. Sorry guys, I'm getting mad texts tonight. My phone is blowing up. Yo Muth. Hey Yo Muth, what's up? Jay Grizz, yes, we are doing another playthrough with the second cast. So we're going to play with Charlotte, Reitz, and Duran for this playthrough, which means we're going to get a different final boss, several other different bosses, a different dungeon. We're going to have a blast. What do you mean? What do you mean, Jay Grizz? Ask your question, and I shall answer. There are a tremendous amount of differences between a playthrough based on your mains, so you're gonna see them. Yeah, we're using the Flawas. As you noticed, I have the Japanese voice acting instead to make sure that we all don't kill ourselves by watching. Because she's gonna be in the group.
Gren の魔導士に敗れ自信を失いかけたデュランであったが、いつの日かあの魔導士に打ち勝つため生徒ウェンデルへと旅立った。
It is not worse in Japanese, Shaz. I checked. I wouldn't subject you guys to that. Here we are, off to a different adventure. Imagine making a game in 1995 that had different bosses and different dungeons and different all kinds of stuff based on your main characters. Mind blown, baby. I can definitely see this making my top 10 games of the year list. This year is going to be weird for Game of the Year? I don't think so. It really depends.
我々ビースト軍が占領した。おとなしくしていれば危害は加えない。
ビーストキングダムの獣人たちが
The pool feels so much smaller. Well, the year is not even half over, Shaz. We have to see what kind of influence COVID has in the industry, but I wouldn't write the year off yet. We'll know in a few months whether we can write the year off. I don't think we will be doing that, by the way, but I think some stuff is going to fall out, but I still think we're going to get a lot of good stuff too.
ビーストキングダムの獣人たちは実はそこが狙い目さ。それで夜な夜な漁師様の
仕方ねえ。警備が手薄になる夜まで宿屋で休むとするか。一流の剣士はこう焦らないものだからな。
ちょっとお尋ねします。本当？どこで見かけたんですか？嘘だったんですね。でもきっと私を喜ばせ。
You know, Chaz, like I said, we're gonna lose some stuff that would have hit this year. We're gonna get some stuff that still would have hit this year. It's who plans for a pandemic, right? You know what I'm saying? On the plus side, we can play all of our cool game as service stuff this year and look forward to an explosive year next year, right? No, I will not be doing that, Eddie. I'm in the market for a new one, as this one does not meet my needs. I gotta get like a gamer chair too, so I can be a real streamer. I think we just killed Carl, you guys. No, Shaz, it's not that bad, okay? It's just not as good as I want it to be. I mean, this game is just like, it is so beautiful for a translation of the 1995 classic. Hello, Rezer, it is a new game. We are playing with the other crew. It's not New Game Plus. I didn't want to do New Game Plus because I have extremely overpowered skills that I could have brought into it. This playthrough is going to be with the other 3 characters, and will include different dungeons and different bosses. The problem with New Game Plus is I could have brought my abilities, like that extremely overpowered skill we got from the Black Rabbite, and just trivialize the entire game. So we don't want to do that.
くそ、結界か。こりゃぶっ壊せそうにないな。仕方ない。どうすりゃ突破できるのか聞き込みに行くか。
You know, I love the concept of New Game Plus, but like, it just like... Can you imagine having me put like, all my moves cost 0 MP on a caster? Yeah, Shaz, it's really inconvenient, but you know, I live a life of many, many... I'm a busy man, alright? I'm a very busy man. It's crazy, Shaz, you know? I'm a man of mystery. I'm always doing something. Not everybody knows about my dual life as a high-profile Twitch streamer. I save that for you guys.
誰も信じてくれないけど、俺は見たんだ。
Well, my desk sucks. That's why I'm not showing it to you. Why the hell would anyone do that? If you have something that sucks, why would you show it off? There's nothing special about it. It's an old school desk that isn't designed for streaming, which makes it very inconvenient to have multiple monitors on it, which I do. It's a pain in the butt. If you ever see me like looking up, it's because I have to look up to see my second monitor. Basically, I had a lot of work to do on my streaming setup. You know what? I don't actually want to, you know, to be perfectly honest, Chaz. I don't want a duck farm. I want a ranch, and the ranch would have ducks, turtles, koi. Rexus, what's up? Welcome to playthrough number 2 in Japanese with the other crew. We're gonna use all the characters we didn't use the first time. You bet, Low Rezer, you bet. And hello, Low Rezer, and happy Monday to you. We haven't decided on the spec yet, Rex, Low Rezer. I kind of wanted to go Darkness, at least for Charlotte, because she gets to become a Necromancer. Which is effing nuts. Those would be good remakes, Shaz. I'd play those. Nice, an item seed. I'm loving it. When Shelter in Place is over, I think I'm gonna eat a full pizza on stream. I don't want to do it because it would break my keto. So maybe I'll just eat like 10 deviled eggs on stream instead. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna get a stream goal going in the next day or so. For something wild. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I feel like we don't get crazy enough in
俺
here.
はフォルセラの戦士。何？
こっちの
ああ、俺もちょうど行くところだから構わんが。
それは私がいれば多分
マナの聖域？
私はあなたの中に
ああ
早
たく
くねえ、あなたはなんでウェンデルを目指しているの？
どうしても強くなる必要があってな。クラスチェンジの方法を知りたいんだ。
Yeah, you know, Barf, I would too.
いろいろと
So we're not gonna make it that. I didn't say that was gonna be for the challenge. That's not for the challenge. That's just to do. That was not going to be the challenge, Barf. Come on, come on, come on now.
覚悟した。やろう注文時切り。山だ。
Look at the coins just pop out of the enemies. It's beautiful. This is just a... they did such a good job in this game. I went back and looked at the pixelated stuff, because I have the collection of Mana on Switch. And I went back and looked at it, it's just like, wow, they did such a... It's a very faithful reinterpretation. And that is how you do a remake, you know?
一体何が
ビースト兵に襲う
ひどいことを。
一刻も早く
Hi Mozins, we are not using the LP stuff. This is completely fresh, new playthrough with the other 3 characters. I deliberately did not take the New Game Plus option because it would have been ridiculously... I just would have smashed everything. It would have been a joke. The Black Rabbite ability alone would have trivialized the entire game. So this is a fresh and clean run with the other 3 characters. So we're going to be using Charlotte, Reitz, and Duran. So we're going to have a different final boss. We're going to have a different final dungeon. Several things are going to be very different. You guys can check this playthrough out. It's a little flashback of her story.
私は風の王国ローラントの王女で亡き母の後を継ぎアマゾネス軍のリーダーを務めていました。ところが砂漠の盗賊団ナバールの忍者兵が弟のエリオットをたぶらかし城内に潜入、城を守る風を止めてしまったのです。敵は卑怯にも風が止んだ城内に眠りの花風をまき、精鋭のアマゾネス兵たちに反撃する機会を与えず城内に火を放ち、父国王の命までも。こうしてローラント王国は滅亡。
I believe we'll still have Bill and Ben in this playthrough, but I'm not entirely sure. There are substantial differences between the runs. Like I said, we're going to have a different final boss. We're going to have a different late game dungeon. To answer your question, Amazons do not have brothers. I don't know if Bill and Ben are... I think Bill and Ben are still going to be here. Those guys are jerks.
エリオットを救い出すことすらできません。昔父に聞いた聖とウェンデルの司祭様なら何かいいお知恵を持っていらっしゃるかと思い、こうしてここまで来たのです。申し遅れました。私はリース。
Alright, I really don't know what moves she has. We're going to find out. Heals. That could be good, right? Like, I think she's a caster. Oh, that doesn't actually give her a heal. Maybe she's not a caster. I think she's like a... I don't think she's a caster at all. I think those points in it were wasted, but we can always respect. Okay, into the cave. Did she low res her? As I recall, she was really strong, but I don't remember how you're supposed to spec her.
にしてもあんた、よく一人でここまで来たな。
私はアマゾネス軍のリーダーです。やり扱いには自信があります。
そうか。じゃあ魔物が出ても気にかける必要はなさそうだな。一緒に行くのはいいが、俺の修行の邪魔をす。るんじゃねえぞ。
I don't know how we're gonna build her yet. Hey Num, what's up? Good to see you as always. I should have just put all of her points in strength. I mean, she's got a trident. That's a serious weapon. See, it's not as bad in Japanese. She's actually a very powerful character.
So, 美少女がこんなところ。
ウェンデルの新刊ヒースはパパもママもいないシャルロットのことをいつも優しく見守って。
See, that's not nearly as bad.
おじいちゃんに頼まれて
You just have to like not read it.
もしものことがあっては大変とヒースの後、ああしかし運命のいたずらか。ウェンデルに帰りたく落っこちてしまう。そこへ
しょうがねえな。
Just pretend she just says nothing.
シャルロットさ地味。さあウェンデルはすぐそこでちよ。しもべたちシャルロットについてくるのでち。
I don't know which way to take her. I don't know what she's gonna... Spirit is for healing, right? She actually has heals, which is nuts. Yeah, yeah, Shaz. You know, it's best not to look at anything she says ever.
やれやれ、面倒な子供を拾っちまったぜ。さらに強い相手と戦える。注意しろ。そこだ。
She gets pretty nasty, and again, she's a very, very powerful support class. And if I remember, you can turn her into an extremely nasty summoner as well, which is what we're going to try to do. We should actually try to find the cactuses on this run too, even though they make the game super easy.
ここがウエンデルか。早く光の司祭のところに行こうぜ。
ここまで連れてきてくれてありがとう。さあ、早く光の司祭様に会いに行きましょう。
Six item seeds. Mostly garbage.
いらっしゃい。いい商品揃えてるよ。お目が高い。気に入ったぜ。お目が高い。
いい仕事してるでち。使わせてもらいます。
またのお越しを。
It's gonna be really interesting to see what kind of moves this crew has in comparison to my old one. That is the original chicken bucket that we used when we used to play PUBG, now.
ここで待ってる。
Those chicken dinners.
今宵はもう遅い。また。
それどころじゃねえんだよ。なんとそれは大変。すぐに。
あなた方がマナの女神様の
あんたが光の司祭か。さあ
Yeah, you know, the Japanese voice acting is pretty solid.
お主も
そんなかったりいことやってられっかよ。
私はローラント王国の国を。
なんとなんと大何を人事
なんだって。
ごめんなさい。
はいはい、それ
それができれば
そんなバカなてめえ。
マナの剣その剣マナの木
The
が
Sword of Mana.
で
ごめんなさい。
世界の様々これらのマナスとこの扉に入ればしかしかろうじて生きの今では
お手上げか。
一つだけ手がある。
その手があったまず手始めに
フェアリーさん、
ありがとうリース。
Cool emotes, Num. Cool emotes. Hey, more HP. That's cool, right? Hi, Rock. Welcome to the stream. That's right. This run will be played with the Japanese voice acting.
シャルロットもついていくでち。ヒースを探すんでち。
I mean, that's sort of a necessity to have Charlotte in your party, right? So. I hope everyone's having a great Monday, great start to the week, you know what I'm saying? Get things started off right. Remember when we used to play Legends of Runeterra? That's coming out this week. For realsies. I'm actually pretty excited. I know not everyone's a card game fan, but I like it. Gnome Euphoria. That's a great question. You should send that in to podcast@gameinformer.com.
あのやつが出てきたですね。
いちいち喜んでないで。先を急ぐぞ。
FB, what's up? Wasteland 3 is looking real good. Rock, I can't wait to see more of that. Had a big feature in the last issue.
ちょっと待ってて。この滝の水から
You might want to check that out.
私が倒します。皆さんは休んでいてもいいですよ。
Yoma, yes, I played Artifact, I reviewed Artifact, I liked Artifact quite a bit. I'm glad they're trying to bring the game back. I hope that the changes they've laid out are going to work for the game. I'm certainly not sold on it yet. They're going to have to do a lot to bring me back. Am I going to try it again? Absolutely. Am I going to get hype about it before I play it? No. What did you try, Num?
あれがフェアリーが言ってた横穴だな。向こうに渡るには。
So yeah, you know, I did like Artifact. Artifact is like definitely a big brain game, and I think it did a lot of really cool things that some other games drew from, including Legends of Runeterra. I'm fascinated by the fact that Valve did not support it after launch at all.
私が倒します。皆さんは休んでいてもいいですよ。
弱すぎて暴れ足りないぜ。
I mean, I liked Artifact quite a bit. I reviewed it. But you know, a game like that, a living game, lives and dies by support from the company, and it never got any. Rock, I wouldn't recommend either of those games, so save your money. Well, they did. The monetization of the game was horrible. Everyone told them that before launch. They just didn't listen. They basically had the original like D3 auction house thing going, where it's like, yeah, everyone's gonna trade and sell to each other, and we're gonna get a cut of we're gonna get a slice of everything. Good plan. I mean, so many problems, and rather than solve the problems, they just like said peace out for what, like a year plus now? So again, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, what up, mad hype. I am interested in the changes to the game. I always liked the game, and I can't wait to see what they do with it. Hopefully it's good. If it's not, you know, we got lots of other card games now too. Well, I'm glad for that, Rock. Thank you. The dub was funny, FB. The dub was hilarious. It was great. I will not hear anything else about that. It was objectively awesome.
強そうなのが出てきたが、こいつが光の精霊じゃないよな。こいつは光の精霊じゃないわ。巨大な魔物よ。でも、なぜかこいつからマナの力を感じる。一体どうして？マナの力を持つ魔物。攻撃して大丈夫なんでしょうか？悩んでいる暇はなさそうだ。彼を倒してから考えるぞ。
Oh, I told you to send it to the podcast, not to any particular person. But hey, you do what you want.
なんだあれ。
ウィス俺っすよ俺この
Oh no, I missed the English voice.
探してるウィル・オ・ウィスフェアリーさんもそうねえウィスクさんちょうどこの仲間の精霊たち
さっきの衝撃で。
I mean, Rock, I disagree. I thought it was extremely funny. We had a great time with it.
みんなでぶっ飛ばしてけ
But to each their own.
ちゃんと見てたで
Auto-Tune Ghost was a hero, an absolute hero. Auto-Tune Ghost was an absolute unit, and I will miss him forever.
先ですどの作戦でいきましょうか時間を取られてしまいました先を急ぎましょう
お前らのおかげで
Okay, well, that's good, Num. Thank you.
マナの木が枯れていく
政権を抜く勇者を見つけ
人間界の光の司祭様にこのことをお知らせしましょう
さあ手遅れになる前に急ぎましょう ありがとう残りの私の力私たちも
勇者を見つけ
You know, we're missing out on all that amazing English VO
こんな
here.
ところ早くで
こら何
はーいおやだついて獣人たちがウェンデルここから
No
逃げ出す
Angela this playthrough. If you're thinking about coal-fired pizza with hot salami and 4 kinds of cheese and dried chili peppers, then yes, I'm thinking what you're thinking.
先ですどんな作戦でいきましょうか
We can't, FB. Charlotte's too much. Can you imagine listening to her every fight? Forget about it.
少し
俺たちの自分加減はなしだぜ。それは十文字切り。
いけなかったですね。
500 Lucre, very nice. And this guy hits like a truck. Eat your heart out, Kevin.
私が倒します。皆さんは休んでいてもいいですよ。楽勝でしたね。この調子で行きたいです。私たちの邪魔をしないでください。楽勝でしたね。
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're escaping.
さっさと乗ってくんな。
アンジェラがまだ来てない。
悪いが、もう船が出るぞ。
I'm wearing boots of escaping.
随分時間を無駄に。
You gotta love the music in this game. It just really nails it, doesn't it? It's great remastered tracks.
ジャドから脱出できたが、これからどうすりゃいいんだろうな。
町の人に話を聞いてみる？町の人に話を聞いてみる？
そうだな。何かわかるかもしれない。ついでに武器屋に行って品揃いを見てみようぜ。いらっしゃい。いい商品揃えてるよ。またのお越しを。
It's really great. Like it's got lots of different tracks for the right things, you know. The town is peaceful, the fields are nice.
わしがボンボヤジだ。そりゃ。
The cannon!
マイヤとフォルセナの間はわしが今作っている。
Remember this? We gotta go find the nitroglycerin.
しゃい。いい商品揃えてるよ。お目が高い。なかなかの品だな。
Sheep pajamas. Okay.
ワクワクでち。いい仕事してるでち。
お目が高い。
これ欲しかったんです。
お目が高い。
使わせてもらいます。
またのお越しを。
俺もお前たちと一緒の船でジャドから逃げ。ところがだ、光の司祭ウェンデルでその病を治せるのはヒースって。
そんなおじいちゃんが
Not grandpa.
すぐ戻らないと。
シャルロット、残念。
おじいちゃん。
Can you imagine having to listen to that in English? I would not subject anyone to that. Yeah, you know, it loses a lot of the flavor, actually, I think. But, we don't have to listen to Charlotte. That's important. The flowers! The secret is the flowers!
グレンの魔導士を倒すまでフォルセナに帰らないと決めていたが、まさかクラスチェンジもせずに戻る。
This is where we get the tutorial for the cactus, so we gotta be on the lookout for cacti this run. We barely got any last time.
私が倒します。皆さんは休んでいてもいいですよ。
シャルロット強くな。
俺たちの邪魔をするな。やべえ、これはまた強くなったぜ。
私が倒します。皆さんは休んでいてもいいですよ。
We're making good pace, good pace. I think Duran might be even more of a Dan character than Kevin. I can't wait to see what direction we can build them. Like, Dark Knight classes are always cool, right? The first of the little cacti. Our best friend. Look at how happy he is. We need more guys like him in our lives, I think. Yeah, Death Knight's kind of like that. I played Death Knight in Wrath of the Lich King, but after that I didn't play one. I played when they were Flavor of the Month OP. But I mean, can you blame me? Zedlars, hello. I'm pretty good. It's Monday, you know, kicking the week off, chilling, playing a little Mana. You know how it is. Cataclysm, I also took a break during Cataclysm. How's work? Work is busy, as always. That's why I, you know, I cherish these evenings where I can just sit back and enjoy a little bit of gaming. Yep, this is the exact opposite of the team we ran last time, so we'll see how it turns out. It's going to be a very different build in both execution. It's going to be, you're going to see a lot of differences. It's going to be cool. I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with you, Zedlars. I think this month has felt like a year. I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with you there.
貴様、フォルセナ兵だな。見つけられては生きて返すわけにはいかん。
ちょっと待ちな。なんだ？まさかこいつらフルセナに攻め込むつもりなのか。だとしたらこの場でなんとかしないと。こいつは2体とも強いぞ。まずは片方に攻撃を集中して敵の数を減らすぞ。加減はなしだぜ。それは注文すぎる。
Well, Zedlars, the way I see it, boring is good in this situation. When did I say I wasn't excited? I never said anything of that nature at all. I think that's ridiculous, Zedlars. Yes, you are correct. You have a good eye. If I was bored by what was going on in games, I would not do what I do. I think games are always exciting. Just because I'm not hype over every rumor or release does not mean I'm not excited about games. Bud Light Lime. That is a high-class beverage. Lars, enjoy it. Guess you're absolutely correct. We have a completely different team this time around, which is going to lead to new dungeons, new enemies, new bosses, all kinds of fun stuff. I don't know if I should put points into this, because, like, I'm gonna turn her into an evil form. I don't know if Spirit's gonna help her. It probably does, though. We'll see. Zadlars, I certainly would not comment on that. Charlotte is in the party. Notice we have the Japanese voices on. Naka, hello. No, Zidlars, I prefer for you to get the official messaging about those items. Otherwise, I'm contributing to the rumor mill that I hate. Why would I do something like that? It's much, you know, it's much more traditional in Japanese, Naka. You know, I think it's actually fun to play in English because it's so bad, but not with Charlotte. I'm sure that when the developers have something to share, you'll hear about it, and I assume that will be, you know, it's gonna happen this year, right? Probably sooner than later. But I think it's just silly to spout things that, you know, oh, what I heard was this, and then, like, it turns into a whole freaking thing, and then Twitter blows up, and then it becomes a he said, she said, and it's like, I'm not part of that life. I don't enjoy that kind of drama or rumor mongering. I mean, I disagree, Zellers, but I'm glad you like him. As long as you're having fun, you know, do it up. Yeah, totally, Zellars. That's what I'd love to do, is be like, yo, this console's way stronger. Take that, fanboys of Console 2. Somebody told me that. I'm just not all about that life, Zed. I'm all about chilling and having a Bud Light Lime. Yeah, and you'll get announcements. You'll get the announcements, guys. They're gonna come. Some have changed, you know? You know why? Because there's like a global pandemic on. I don't know if you heard about that. But it has drastically affected a lot of different timelines, including in gaming. So all I gotta say is, you know, find a game that you like now, play it for a little bit, and the announcements will come. I mean, hey, you just got an announcement date for Ghost of Tsushima.
強くなっている。
Zedlars, a lot of people do care about that game.
時間を取られてしまいました。先を急ぎましょう。
すぐに叩き切ってやるぜ。
No, Zed, see, it's that kind of dangerous assumptions with keeping away from rumors. You don't know, so you're just making assumptions. Why don't you wait till you see more of it, then you can make the judgment. Or you can do what you're doing now. That's fine too. I just don't think it's an educated way to do things. I believe that, but let me see that, Zedlars, before I make the judgment. Judging the game before I can make that determination seems ridiculous to me. But if you have fun doing it, go nuts! Me, I like to assess, then judge. I know it's... I know in games we like to judge beforehand, right? I think you're completely correct, Zedlars, that I might find, you know, I might feel that way about the game, but I'm not going to feel that way about the game when I haven't even played it. That to me is wholly absurd. You think that not judging a game before you've seen or played it is careful? I think it's the only sane logic you could use. Absolutely. Anybody who knows me knows that I am quite the risk taker. Risk-taking to me does not include making assumptions about things before you know anything about them. That to me is not in the same category as risk-taking. Your English is wonderful, Zedlars, by the way. You don't necessarily have to play it, but like, there's not enough known about that for me to make any kind of judgments on it. Like I said, if you can, good. Enjoy it. You can. I'm just saying that's not how I operate. You're definitely allowed to do whatever you want. The assumption that Elden Ring would be amazing, of course, you go by the pedigree of the developer and the previous works and what we know about it so far. You can make judgments off that, but it's certainly not a you know. I don't know that it will be awesome. I'm expecting it to be, but I don't know that. I mean, I don't know that at all, Zedlars. I haven't seen enough of the game to make that assessment. What you say could be true, but I don't know that it's true. But as I said, you're free to think and believe whatever you like. It's, differences make the world go round, right?
まさかこんなところにドワーフの村があったとはな。
早速道具屋に行って頼まれた火薬を探しましょう。
I think so too, Naka, but it doesn't stop people, and that's the world we live in, and that's fun, you know. I'm happy to be a part of that world. I may not engage with it the same way, but I'm part of it.
いらっしゃい。どれもおすすめの商品だべ。気に入ったぜ。
これ欲しかったんです。ワクワクでき。
また来るだよ。
You know what I always say? Can't we all just get along?
なかなかの品だな。
It might be proven true, Zethars. We'll see.
使わせてもらいます。
また来るだよ。道具屋のワッツだけど、そんなわけで。
You know what? I almost missed the English dubbing at this point.
どれもおすすめの商品だべ。とっておきの一品だべ。いい買い物したべ。また来るだよ。
I do not know that at all, Zethars. If I agreed with you, I would have said so.
What?
I'm actually thinking about changing it to English. Unironically. But I don't know if you guys could tolerate Charlotte. I don't know, I probably couldn't. Shaz, I have to get to a save point to do it. It requires me to go back to the main menu, so I have to find a save spot first. But we'll do it, we'll do it! Gotta get to a save point. I mean, I definitely believe in taking risks. Anybody in this chat that knows me really well knows that. It's, I'm wired to do it, you could say. I believe risk is wholly different than making assumptions about things. These are two very different categories. I can be all those things and a risk taker, Zedlars.
ニトロの火薬なんだいおおこんな最近どうも自信やらじこうしちゃいられねえだあちゃ
But I'm glad you recognize that I'm a professional. I appreciate that.
早くボルセナに行かなきゃいけないってのに
ワッツさんを追いかけてもう一度交渉しましょう。
Zedlars, I have held many different roles in my career. For more information, check out my LinkedIn. Well, you might, but that's where you'll find out all the information. When we get to the save point, we'll change the language. I tell tales all the time, Zedlars. There's always story time with Dan when you're in here. I really do. Ask anybody else in chat. You're just not here. You're just not here enough. Cactus stamp. Dude, Zedlars, I've told a ton of those. I'm sick. I'm really tired of telling them at this point. Like I've told the McDonald's Under Siege story like 50 times at this point. Hey chat, make sure you check out Zedlar's question. It's a good one. Alright, let's save, and we're gonna change the voice acting. That is very true, Erlen.
Trials of Mana.
I've told that story so many times, Zedlars, it's boring. It really is, Shaz. I've told the Riot story like 50 times. That one was from college. There's so many of them.
Leave it to me, Wookiees!
That's what I call power.
Hello, Zedlars. Thanks for being here. I hope you're having a good time.
Where'd this hole come from? Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Ah! Did you hear that? I ain't gonna stick around. Later!
Raxus. Yeah, it worked the same as it does here.
What's with this mole? Say, I ain't got time to deal with this. Let's get this done.
I will not fall!
Get ready!
This one time, Zedlars in college,
Crosscut!
No!
I got tear gassed in the middle of a riot. And I had to hole up in McDonald's till like 6 a.m.
This does not bode well.
And they were trying to break down the doors. It was. The longer version of that story is a lot better, but I'm fighting a boss right now. And many people in chat have heard it like 30 times.
Get ready! Crosscut!
The mole is angry!
Here it goes! Got you covered! Here it goes!
It's known as the McDonald's Under Siege story, and it's a fantastic one. In fact, somebody in chat could probably tell it just as good as I can at this point. Actually, MX, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do like a YouTube story time where you can just go and listen to me tell the stories.
Blast it! Don't hold back! Crosscut!
I can tell you about all the ghost hunts I did in college. The times I got tear gas. My run-ins with the cops. You know, there's so many great stories.
Everyone doing all right? Woo! So that's the legendary subterranean monster Jewel Eater. Well, the tunnel entrance you know as Stone Split Gap, we call Gem Valley. For gnome!
Well, of course I'm all right. See? There I was, just taking a nap, minding my own business, when Jewel Eater done come out of nowhere and dug a burrow straight through my bed. If I hadn't woken up, I'd have been that monster's lunch. Whew.
Ooh, that ain't nothing to laugh about.
No.
We've made it, guys. Gnome is here.
Power of the element.
Well,
Yeah, Raxus, that sounds a lot like the one that I was at, unfortunately. I was in an apartment complex and tear gas canisters started raining in through the windows. We got gassed out. We tried to run back to our dorm.
Well,
We got cut off by mounted police who wouldn't let us in that direction. We ended up getting routed to the McDonald's. We had to bar the doors with mop handles.
I'll send you
And that one guy in the
back to
upstairs,
entrance to Dwarf
the one guy upstairs just kept screaming McDonald's under siege for like 3 hours. Because it was under siege. It was pretty crazy. It was some Dawn of the Dead shit. It was pretty insane. And that's just one of the exciting tales of my illustrious voyage through life. Those who stay on the stream all the time get to hear a lot more than that. I mean, come on, I've told that story like 20 times. Yeah, all night the guy upstairs just kept screaming, "McDonald's under siege! McDonald's under siege!" and they kept trying to break in. But those, they have really strong mops at McDonald's, and we held it in the door. Just like where you, like you'd see in a movie, where you stuff the mop between the door handle. I've told it more than once in Wax.
Mission accomplished. We
Now,
have obtained the nitromite. We should proceed to Maya swiftly, but do not.
It's even more interesting if you know the layout of the McDonald's that I was in.
We should proceed to Maya swiftly, but do not jostle.
So
the
the McDonald's that I'm in was a see-through McDonald's. So everybody inside could see everybody outside and vice versa. Because it was all glass, right? Or not really glass, they would have broken that. But like, it looks like glass, right? It's all see-through. So you can see everything. You can check it out. It's the McDonald's on Grand River in East Lansing, Michigan.
Alright, clear your way. Leave it to me. Next. Take this. Next.
You did!
Hurry along.
We should work together to defeat this threat!
There's another time in college that I had a loaded weapon pointed at me. We're not going to talk about. I'm not going to tell that story tonight, though.
Next.
Melchior! Thank you. Tell the story. I'm not going to tell. God, you cheered a lot of bits. I really don't want to tell that story, though.
This is my fight.
Next.
I really do appreciate the bits, Mel.
Was true, and my power unbeatable.
So I'm actually thinking about it, even though it's not an appropriate story, to be honest with you.
This one is so annoying.
Get ready. Crosscut. Next.
The problem is I think I can get in trouble for telling it.
Victory is easy with reliable companions.
That's the only thing holding me back right now.
Watch out.
We must continue to triumph.
Because of certain factors involved in this story, that would be highly controversial. It's going to be difficult to Disneyize it. But I can try. It's not going to be a very good story if I Disneyize it. But let's, okay, let's put it this way. This is going to be a very bad story. And you're going to wonder why I didn't want to tell it, because I can't tell it with all the details in it. Because of certain factors. But this one time, a friend of mine, he got a new house. And so he was gonna have what's known as a painting party, okay? If you're not familiar with that, it's when somebody buys all the booze and pizza and everything and invites all of his friends over and they paint the house. Essentially. Not like the exterior of the house, but like some interior areas, right? Little did we know, another individual still thought that that house was in his domain, and he came with several other people, and he was extremely forceful in determining that the location was his,
Wouldn't
And he
share.
was very unhappy to see these individuals in the house. There were certain factors that made him more unhappy with us, which I can't go into. Yeah, I just can't go into that element of the story. But eventually, he did threaten to shoot everyone in the house, and you know, and with the gun. And yeah, I was one of those people. Luckily, didn't act on it, but me and several other people were held under duress for some time.
There's no other way to get to Vol.
This is a very difficult story to dance around, actually. And I am sad that I cannot tell it in full
No other
detail.
way to get to Volsena. Gotta grin and bear it.
No one is perfect on the first try.
But again, certain elements of the story make it so that I
Take
cannot.
this in stride. Let us be off, everyone.
But in essence, it went from beer and pizza to paint the house to being held at gunpoint in a very uncomfortable fashion. Absolutely not Bartholomew. Melchior, you know, I really do appreciate the cheer, and I really wish I could tell the full thing, but it's not appropriate. But I did really appreciate the cheer, so I decided I'd give you what I could. And I'm sorry if it doesn't live up to the expectations, but that's what I can give you right now. Yeah, that's not exactly a great bedtime story, is it? But, thank you so much for the cheer and thanks for being here. That goes to everybody. Maybe I'll tell a cheerier one next time. Shaz, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Like, I don't think I could actually tell the Mexican pizza story on stream. I am having a lot of fun with it, Shaz. Thank you so much.
Be careful! This could get ugly.
And thanks for being here.
We won admirably.
Be careful! This could get ugly.
Crosscut!
The area is clear of threats. We have earned a rest.
Alright, clear your way.
Someday, Malcolm, I'll be able to tell I'll tell the story with more details, but I don't think I can do it here.
We should continue on our journey as planned.
Got you covered. Here it goes.
We should work together to defeat.
And you should. I get that. But some stories are not appropriate for streaming.
Victory is easy with reliable companions.
This one is so annoying.
And thanks for being here, man.
Power within me.
Be careful! This could get ugly. Twins will be helping.
Got you covered. Alright, clear your way. Give it to me.
Hey, Brett, thanks for the follow.
broke a sweat.
This one is so annoying.
Well fought. That was hardly worth the trouble.
This one is so annoying.
Welcome to the party.
It's over.
This is talent.
We are just flying. Is this better than the Secret of Mana remake? Yes, it is, by a lot.
Alright, clear your way. Leave it to me. Blast it.
We overpowered the enemy. Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
Ouch. That's the spirit. Here it goes.
In fact, in every category, it's better than the Secret of Mana remake. It does lack a good story, and it does lack good voice acting. Other than that, it's an incredibly faithful adaptation of the original game. Modernized. That's just what you want in a remake, you know?
This will be faster if we fight together. Take this.
It lacks traditionally good voice acting. If you want, like, some memes, then it's good.
What happened?
Wow. Melchior, you're being a real bro today, Mel.
Altaina Mages.
Thanks for gifting Brett, making Brett feel welcome at the stream. His first day following here. You seen the clips I posted on Twitter? Yeah, it's definitely hilarious. It reaches that like cult B movie status where it's so bad it's good.
The party finally.
Well done. Release the magical creature.
Yes, sir.
The graphics are great for a game that's, you know, be translated from pixels into modern gen. It's got that style, it's got that feel, and it feels crisp and true to its roots. Anyway, thanks Melk for that awesome sub for Brett. Welcome, Brett. First day here following you gets a sub. That's pretty great. Yeah, it is miles better than the Secret of Mana remake. It's on another level.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Get ready. Crosscut. Too easy. Get out of my way before I break you. Crosscut. No time to celebrate. Let's get moving. Clear your way. Leave it to me. Next. Take this.
Easy peasy.
Like, it's not as complex of a game as many of the modern-day RPGs, and that's just a reality of it being a 1995 game.
Here we go. All right. Clear your way. Leave it to me.
Easy peasy.
Now, Rocky, I think we'd all love to see a Chrono Trigger remake. But I think we'd all be very scared that they would screw that up somehow. It's just like I have pangs of terror just like envisioning that.
Be careful! This could get
We have no time to wait. We must find the Hero King.
Could be awesome. I would like to see it. I'll take that wish on the monkey's paw, you know?
This one is so annoying!
Melchior, I have not played the 7 Remake. I am planning to wait the full year and play it on PC and stream it when it comes out on PC. I figured if I was going to stream it when it came out, nobody would watch it because none of them want to get spoiled. I get that. I understand that a lot. But like, I wait, play it on PC, you know, hey, it's not like it's going to be finished anytime soon, right? I ain't going to miss anything. Absolutely going to play it, hear great things. But I'm comfortable waiting.
Alright, clear your way. Leave it to me. Next.
I will not fall.
You're stronger.
That's good, Brett. I hope they nailed it. That's a really important part of that game. It's a really important part of most RPGs, right? Wow, Melchior is just going nuts tonight. I love this guy. Sidarigan, welcome. Enjoy the sub, and thanks for the gift, Melk.
Let's take it out. What does more damage? Crosscut!
Not like this. No.
Got you covered. Here goes. Here goes. Take this. Got you covered.
You the man, Malk. I owe you a story.
Don't underestimate.
I just gotta think of one of the many PG ones that I can tell. I'm sure I'll have a good one for you next time. I can't believe I'm playing through this game after we just finished it. How insane is that?
Behold, even the Hero King is powerless when paralyzed by magic.
You must be the Crimson Wizard of Altena. Tell me, why would Valda, the true queen, mount this cowardly attack?
Well, she seeks to control the Mana Stones and thought it best to destroy Vol. That is all you wish. So be it.
Dub is... You have to play this game in English. You owe it to yourself.
Wait! Not again. Stay here and fight, you coward! You won't get away, Crimson Wizard. Not again. Your Majesty.
So how long we did? So Joshua, if you did the secret boss and the post game boss,
Duran?
took us about 17 hours.
Returned? Oh,
Your Majesty.
fairy.
What?
Sadly, that fairy was cut down. If 8 mana stones exist in the world,
We skip a lot of the story though because
the powers.
I mean, I'll be honest.
We
The
have
story
already
is
located the elementals of light and earth.
the story's from 1995.
And Gnome.
Heyo.
How you doing?
6 remain.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
It's short for a JRPG, I guess in that respect, Joshua, but the fact is, it's a different... You get different bosses, different zones, and different abilities based on the characters you pick, and then you also have a specking, which is different every time through. You can, So you have a chance to do different class changes during a playthrough. Specking your characters into light, dark, dark, light, and this creates a different character class completely. So that is a very interesting element, which makes... There's replayability, which is why we're playing through a second time here. None of these characters were in my first playthrough. So there'll be a different final game boss, there'll be a different final game dungeon. FB, heyo! Heyo!
Voyage?
Yeah, it's, you know... You could probably do it faster than 17. That was our first run. And we did do some of the fights on hard. And we did some additional post-game bonus fights. We did some extras. There's a time trial and difficulty element to the post-game boss that you can keep challenging it. You gotta beat it faster and faster on higher difficulties. Now, whether or not you like the game enough to play through it more than once, that's going to be different. You know, I would hesitate playing it on Switch in terms of the other platforms because I hear it only goes to 30 FPS on Switch. I don't know that for sure, but that's what I hear. Which I think could actually make a big difference. Because this game is really, like... It's simple combat, but it's very fluid combat. You know, I've only played through the original once. It was a pain in the ass to be able to play that game back in the day, Rexus. In fact, I can't tell you how I played it. That's how difficult it was to play the game back then with an English translation. I am unable to speak the words about how I played the game the first time. Let's just say it was magic. Brett, this is on PC right now. Also available on Switch and PS4, I think? Maybe Xbox 2, I don't know. If something's on PC, I don't really care what the rest of it is on, you know? Because that's where I'm gonna play it.
Come again.
I mean, you do you, Joshua, but I'm giving you a fair warning. It's gonna run smoother on other platforms. based on what I have heard. I have not personally tested this. I guess that's a decision you're gonna have to make, Joshua. I can't make it for you. I can merely tell you what I think.
I'm Vonjour. Hop in. I'll send you back to my brother's place in Maya.
This is the only way to fly, baby. Only Kevin lands on his feet after that out of the cannon. It's a nice touch. Cannon travel is a hallmark of the Mana series, Josh. Yeah, Joshua, it's called Secret of Mana. You may have heard of it.
Don't worry, I got
See that?
Did you see that? I was great.
That was hardly worth the trouble. This battle should be over quickly. With the strength,
Alright, Donkey Kong Country doesn't
I can make
count.
a difference.
Fire not. Next. Take this.
I don't think we can count Donkey Kong Country. Great game, by the way.
We should work together to defeat this threat.
You know, Malkier with this beat is head bopping, and you know the cool thing you can do? You can run the game with the original soundtrack, and you can just do a direct comparison. It's pretty sweet. The remake is great, but like, the original tracks are super solid. This was back in the day when you had to have a really good loop, you know?
This battle should be over quickly.
We'll run the old school soundtrack on tomorrow's stream. Let's see how it goes. Man, Malchior is all over this channel tonight. I can't thank you enough, sir. Thank you. And welcome to the D-Squad, Joshua. A variety of Dan-themed emotes are now yours to use. We are working on getting some updated emotes.
This is Baizer, huh? I guess a merchant town would be lively. Maybe they got some good weapons around here.
We should be able to board a ship to Paulo here. Let's go to the docks.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse. Looks good.
Oh, good choice.
Ooh, exciting.
I had wanted this.
Come again.
We should be able to board a ship to Paulo here. Let's go to the docks.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Welcome.
The mysterious night market. Where the hell's the guy supposed to talk to? He's hiding somewhere.
Coming aboard?
Well, that was easy.
Paulo Port is now a
Hang on, Reese.
Paulo is in a terrible state. We should ask around town and find out more. We should ask around town and find out more. There could be a lead on one of the mana stones after all.
There are respecs. I don't know if there's a level cap. My last playthrough, my dudes finished at around level 78, 79. I don't think it's possible to unlock everything on each character because many of them are tied to stats. You only get so many stat points. I'm guessing the level cap is 99. You can probably get a lot of the abilities, but the problem is there's all that's tied to specific classes as well, so you could never do it on one playthrough. Like, either you're like a Dark Knight, you know, you can class up. There's 4 tiers of classes. The base class, which we are now, we're gonna go to tier 2 at level 18, which we'll choose Dark or Light Side. And then again at level 38, you choose Darker Light Side again, and it's like a class tree, so they all have very different abilities. And thank you, Melchior, for the sub for Yo Muth. Melchior is definitely the hero of the stream today. Much appreciated. Kind sir.
Captain Reese?
Huh?
Your Highness, you are alive! Hush! Please, Captain. We must be discreet lest the Navarlan agents overhear. I am not the only Laurentian survivor.
Hey! You gonna take my order or not?
Well, you're doing a great job, Melk.
Sorry for the wait.
It is. This kind of level system was basically unheard of at the time. That's why it was so revolutionary back in the day. One of the many reasons. It's insane how advanced this game was for the time. It's insane that it didn't come to America. I don't know what it is. I gotta find out why. There's clearly an explanation. I don't know if Secret of Mana didn't sell well or what, but that boggles me if that wasn't the case.
We must head for the Somnosa Meadow in the mountains. Be careful. The mountains are
I remember
full
Secret
of
of Mana being
dangerous
super hot.
creatures.
I hope we find your fellow guard soon.
It's over. How has the Citadel fared against the thieves' invasion? I fear the worst.
So hot right now.
We can take this enemy in no
All done.
They did add a little bit of little bit of stuff to the combat with the aerial system.
Hostile entities, be careful.
You're gonna feel this one!
But it is still a very simple game from a combat perspective. But there is a lot of class customization along the way. Lots of choices to be made.
How has the Citadel fared against the thieves' invasion? I fear the worst.
What would happen if we fell from here?
We are so running Charlotte in English. That's the balls we have.
Give it to me, Wookiees!
Weave it to me, Wookiees.
Victory is easy with reliable companions.
Just wait, we're gonna turn Charlotte into the most evil dark necromancer you've ever seen. Or she can become an awesome cleric.
Don't hold back!
We should work together to defeat this threat.
No, Emma. Like Star Wars is Final Fantasy XII. Yeah, Malkio Necromancer, as I recall, is very, very powerful. Strong summons. Yeah, she's gonna talk like that. Isn't that amazing, Araxis? This run is gonna be a treat.
What are these?
You know, Josh, I don't know that anybody needs to play FF12. I'm including me in that list.
Where am I?
But it is the planned game to finish up after we finish this one.
We chased after the...
Please.
Thank you, Your Highness. Once your companions are...
The stream asked, and I answered, Raxus. You guys say I don't do nothing for you. Come on. You guys made me play one of my most hated games. Man, composer for this game is an all-star.
How can we take this?
Forgive me.
I mean, you know, we'll talk more about Final Fantasy XII when we're playing it again.
So,
You know, Melchior, I don't think I've ever been asked that question before. That's a tough question. I think I'm gonna say 13. But I'll tell you what, you're not wrong either one you pick there. I mean, yeah, I have talked at length about my dislike for 15 as well.
hey, this way. Huh. Isn't that...
Oh, you know my cousin? The name's Merci. Nice to meet you.
Can you blast us all the way to Bysor?
But of course. Are you ready?
Okay. Carl is not involved in this run. No Kevin this run, Jack.
Where can the minor Malik be? Should we try
Where
that
indeed?
night market we keep hearing about?
Oh, that's a good idea. The night market.
Let's wait for dark.
Alright, gang. That is going to do it for tonight's episode of Trials of Mana. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank Melchior especially for being a true awesome person tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming. I do appreciate it every night. Every night you make it here makes my night special. And I really do appreciate it. Tomorrow night, the adventure continues right where we left off tonight. Isn't that fantastic? And we're gonna get to Class 2. You're gonna see Charlotte become evil. Maybe her voice will change. That'd be cool, right? Maybe they add like some auto-tuner to it, maybe? That'd be pretty nuts. Yo, Rocky. Rocky, welcome to the D Squad. Thank you so much, Melchior. You are a gifting god. Let's see. Who should I kick you guys off to tonight? Yeah, Evil Charlotte's happening. It begins tomorrow. Oh, somebody's playing Bloodborne. I guess I have to host that person, right? I don't have any choice. So I'm going to leave you guys with Eddie tonight. He's playing Bloodborne. I don't know how far he is. But hey, it's Bloodborne, okay? Literally the best game of all time. Let's go say hi to Eddie. And I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Melchior, thank you so much again. Rocky, welcome to the D Squad. Peace out, everybody. Melky the man. Good night, everybody. Hope to see you tomorrow. If this was your first time in the stream, consider following. Maybe liking. Maybe even subscribing, although Melchior, I think, took care of that for everybody. Alright. Peace out, everybody. I'll see you next time. For updates on when I'm live, you can hit me up on Twitter. You can hit that button at the top. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. Just do all that stuff. It's fun. Alright, here we go.